Hello everybody, it's Dyer's Gaming, and today's video I want to talk about Reshade for Fallen Earth. So since Fallen Earth, as a lot of people who played it know, it's an old game that's been around since 2009. Reshade is a simple program that can enhance a lot of the lighting aspect of the game and kind of bring it more into the modern age. A lot of people think it's just changing color schemes. There's a lot more to it. So the first thing you want to do, so we'll pull up the website here, Reshade. Okay. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go Reshade, you're going to hit download, boom. Download the latest one. That's going to download into your download folder. And then essentially what you're going to do is from your downloads folder, let me pull that up here, walk you guys through it. Reshade. So you would open it up here, okay? And all the games that can work on it will actually show up in the launcher. You can search menu as well, but for Fallen Earth, this is specifically for, it will automatically show. So you will click on it, hit next. On this next part, you need to know what it's using. It's actually using Direct 9, so you would hit next. So I already did it. But you would hit next from this screen here, and there will be a menu of different reshades, different ones you want to go with. Technically, the top three you want to download, those are actually made by the programmer itself. There's other ones that other people make that you can download and kind of mess around with. It installs and adds all the different options, which is really nice. But that's really it. So you download that. And then you just go through what I just showed you to set it up, and then I'm going to show you guys in game essentially the difference with some of the settings off and on. Okay, give me a second, we are loading up. Using a Steam client, so I don't need to log into anything. And this works if you have the Steam client or not, it'll automatically read it. Okay, so as you can see up top here, it shows the reshade. Now the default key is 8, but I have it set to home screen. So you can hit 8, or you can go to settings here. Let me see. And in here, you can actually change where it's going to go on the home screen, or change it from 8 to home screen. Hold on, let me see if I can find it here real quick. Second, because I already did it a little bit ago. Okay, right here. So this is where it's going to be. So as you can see, mine says home. By default, it's going to say the 8 key. You're going to want to move that, put it on the home key, because that's going to be a key that most games are not going to use. So it's going to allow you to easily get in it. So I'm going to close this for a second. I'm going to load in here, and then I'm going to open Reshade back up, and then I'm going to show you guys essentially the difference and kind of the settings that I'm using. Okay, let me get out here. So it sucks that the game's at night, so it's going to be kind of harder to show some of this with the lighting effects, but do the best that I can do right now. So I'm going to hit home. Okay, so you're going to have, so when you first hit home under here, you're going to have all these different options, and all of these are going to be based off of what you choose to download with the package. Okay, so like I use the ambient lighting one, so you can't see a difference now because it's dark, but in daytime it actually allows the lighting to kind of naturally over objects, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It gets a very real life effect. I highly recommend it. So this game obviously is real time light and day cycle, so it's a shame it's not daytime where I can't show that part for you. DPX is another one that I have on, FXAA, so you can kind of see it adjusting here a little bit. So this is another one that I use, which is high pass sharp. So what it's going to do, it's going to help sharpen the objects. Another one here is the light autofocus, which works very well with the ambient light. Okay. Luma sharpen is another one. So if you look in this area, for example, I unclick that. But 1 second. So and click it back on, you can see where the details deepen up on it. Okay, and then I use SMAA, which is what a lot of modern games will use. So these are kind of just the basic settings that I use. There's some other ones you can play around with yourself. These are the ones that I felt are kind of best for this particular game. It's quick setup, and then once you guys are done, essentially all you're going to do is you're just going to hit home screen and close it, and it automatically saves it. The great thing about the program too is you won't see an impact really on your FPS. I know I personally have not. But just moving around here, so like a lot of the textures are a lot more sharper. The player textures are sharper than what the base game is at. So it really helps bring it in the modern age. And then this whole autofocus thing does a really good job of kind of focusing on an object and making it pop, which is really cool. And then also all your background images too are a lot more sharpened too. Now there's more you could do, but some of them, like this one here, so this is another one you can do. I personally don't like this one. I think it's too much. So let me close that out since I have it on, and you can kind of see. I think this one here is a little too much. It sharpens it a lot too much, and it kind of helps take out like the character of the objects and stuff like that. So I personally don't use that one, and that's why I went ahead and went with high pass sharp, and then Luma sharpen are the two that I went with, and then SMAA, and that's pretty much it. But just those alone really enhance the game. So I'm going to go ahead and turn all of this off here and show you what the base game looks like. So right now, here's what we're looking at now. Okay, so the colors are more bland, blend in. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this stuff back on. So we're going to turn that on. So you can see where see how that lit it up a little better. So it helps see at night. Okay. FXAA, see what that does. Kind of brings in a little more character. Okay. High pass sharp. So if you look at the background images, when I click it on off, You can start seeing it kind of focusing a little better on it. And our last one for sharpening wise, the Luma, see, there again, brings the colors or the textures out better. Back one over, make sure I don't skip any. Nope, and then this one right here, SMAA. You can save these presets too, so if you mess up, you can easily get to it. And since it's about to be daytime in the game, I'm actually going to show that to you as well once it gets daytime. So I'm going to add it to the video so you guys can actually see with the Luma lighting on and off. Alrighty, so it looks like it is now daytime, so I can kind of show it off here to you guys. Okay, so we're going to turn the ambient lighting off, and you can see a big difference right away with how to turn this off for a second, with how the lighting is interacting with objects. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on. You can see it kind of gives a more of a haze look, and it kind of spreads out a lot more realistic, especially with like sun coming up, sun coming down, and just how it interacts with the environment. It gives the correct coloring, which is really, really cool. Kind of gets me more of a like a Fallout vibe too, which is great. Kind of fits the world a lot better. So that is ambient light, you guys can see there. See how that works. I'll do a kind of pan here so you guys can kind of see it. Really nice how that works. So like I said, those are probably your best settings. Definitely recommend Reshade. Kind of play with yourself and see what works. I hope this video helped you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.